So I saw you on a Shan Rizwan video. Rizwan.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like watching his content and he would come up on my TikTok feed all the time. And then I saw like he posted a YouTube video guessing strangers' incomes or something like guessing strangers' jobs. And you were in the thumbnail.
I know.
And I clicked on it and I was like, oh my God, like it's Shelby.
So
and I was
funny.
looking at the comments, be like, Shelby Church. And basically what this guy is, Shan, he goes around like New York City, I think, or Sean. His name is Sean, not Shan. He goes around New York City and he like asks people like how much money they make and I don't know, random
like what
cool
they're
questions.
listening to.
Yeah, and what they're listening to. That's like another one
to.
that he went viral for. Is he like go up to people like, "Oh, what music are you listening to?" and they'd answer, and he'd play the song, watching them walk away. It's a cool concept. But he went up to you, and I saw that in the video, and it was really cool.
It's so funny because I read the comments of that video, and everyone's like, "This is staged. Like this is so fake. They knew each other."
I thought it was staged. And I thought it was fake.
This is what happened because it's like semi a little bit. So what happened was like. I was in New York for like the month of October, right? And I had like my whole routine. I would go to the gym. I was walking back to the gym and he saw me and came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you want to be in my video?" And I like had never seen his videos before, so I really
Did he know who you were?
Yeah. So I thought.
Wait,
it was
but then
totally
why did he
random.
say, "What do you do"?
Okay, so that was like
the stage
just
start.
for the video.
Yeah.
So it's also funny because it's like I was just coming back from the gym and I was like, "Oh, I really look so bad right now. Like if you come back at 4 p.m. because it was right outside where I was staying. I was like, oh, we can do it then. I just want to get ready. And like, I had a couple things I had to do first.
Nice.
So it was like, he actually did run into me and I fully thought this was like a random thing. Like, I was like, oh, sure, why not just be in this video? That'd be kind of funny. But I didn't know he was like a pretty big YouTuber and all of that. So it was a little bit, but it wasn't like we knew each other before and we're like, hey, do you want to be in my video?
Yeah.
Like he really did just come up to me and ask and
But he said, "Hey, Shelby, like I know you from YouTube."
Yeah. Well, I forget what it was. I think I'm trying to remember. I don't think he did at first, but then he said like, "Oh, I've seen your YouTube." And all that. So it was funny. I guess it was like a little bit staged, but not really, I feel like.
No, that's pretty candid.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't know each other at all before. But yeah, I'm in the thumbnail and I'm like, oh man.
Do you regret that at all? Because you kind of disclosed some general idea of how much money you're making.
I said.
I think you said six figures. That's what you said. Because he asked how much money you make. And 6 figures.
And I put really how much I make on AdSense on YouTube anyway. So I'm fine sharing that. So yeah. And then he put a number. I think he put like 200,000 in the title, which isn't really like accurate, but it's kind of gives the idea.
Yeah.
So I guess, I don't know. I didn't say anything I regret.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you looked fine in the video.
I know. I'm always nervous going on other people's stuff though, because you can't edit it and you don't know if in 10 years you're going to regret it, or I don't know.
That goes with everything though.
I know.
That goes with your own videos too, because a lot of the times people will post things thinking that they're completely fine and they'll edit themselves, and then people, once 10 random people see it and 3 out of 10 of them are like, oh, it's bad that you said that. And
but you can always private your own video, I guess.
True.
I think more of like, I'm pretty careful about what I say. Like it's more of just like, it's cringy looking back on stuff 5 years ago a little bit. Yeah. Like some of my really old videos, I'm like, oh, let's take this down now.
Do you take it down?
Yeah. I've put it unlisted or whatever.
What videos?
Like old, okay, I think I talked about this on the podcast once, but the whole saturation era idea of that, it was like probably 5 years ago when a lot of the lifestyle YouTubers would boost the saturation on their videos like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and do
so
these
you're just
like
embarrassed of the
DIY.
editing that you did.
Yeah, and they're just like, I feel like they're not at all how my videos are now, so I don't want someone to stumble upon my channel and be like, and think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's just not even at all. So I guess if it was similar to what I'm making now, then it would be fine. It'd probably just be kind of funny, but now it's like if someone subscribes because they want to see more of that, they're not.
Yeah, they're not going to like the current content.
They're not going to, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
That goes with with everyone though. It's like, I mean, I'm sure I would be super embarrassed of myself 5 years ago. It just so happened that I wasn't a public person 5 years ago. So it's not like I can go back and like be worried about that stuff.
I know. It's funny though, because now everyone can have it all documented and look back and be like, ooh.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's good and bad.
Yeah.